Even though the Earth has a whole month dedicated to celebrating it, taking care of it should never take a day off. Wherever you are, make sure to pick up after yourself and others. During his inauguration speech, President Trump noted how many young people supported him during the election. And for many of the young students here on a cold App State campus, it was their first time voting in a presidential election. So we got to speak to a few students randomly to hear their thoughts on the ceremony. Just over 5 months ago, 4 feet of hurricane water stood right where we are standing right now. Walmart had to close, but they had a grand reopening in December. Now they're hosting a re-grand opening with everything available, such as produce, refrigerated aisles, and even dairy. Josh Daniels, the store manager, what does this mean for the community? 2 home runs and 2 wins in a row for the App State Mountaineers baseball team versus UMass Lowell. A nail-biter at Orange County Speedway sees the Rocket Men winning in Rougemont. Ryan, it was crazy out there. How did you get through it all and come away with the win? They didn't just survive and advance. The Watauga women's basketball team dominated and are advancing to the 4th round of the playoffs after a big win versus Northern Guilford. High banks and high tensions for the Smart Modified Tour at Anderson. But the talk of the town was a battle for second between Jake Crum and Jack Baldwin. Elevation didn't really matter today versus Marshall as the App State women's basketball team fell against the Thundering Herd for their 4th straight loss.
Mr. President, the last 4 years, there are times I'm sure you thought it was pretty dark. But look what God has done. We praise him and give him glory.
Powerful words from a prominent Boone, North Carolina leader, Franklin Graham. His Samaritan's Purse Christian organization is at the forefront of helping those in need in the wake of Hurricane Helene, something President Trump remarked about during his inauguration speech on Capitol Hill.
Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly.
Among the most talked about things from his first few days in office for his second term as president were the many executive orders that he signed.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female. I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Oh my gosh. That was on video.
I think it's a beautiful place, and everybody should have the privilege to enjoy a clean outdoors.
With April being Earth Month, one of the ways that the Office of Sustainability celebrated was by inviting students to help clean up parts of campus.
There's a lot of litter around campus, especially post-hurricane, and we wanted to kind of lend a hand and help with the efforts that our facilities team has been doing. They work really hard. I think it's really important that everybody lends a hand.
I've always been around the area. My dad graduated from here, had a whole bunch of family who graduated from here. We would always come here when I was little, and I always just loved the area. I want to keep it clean and just keep it nice.
We all use the area. Every little bit helps as well, so it eases the burden of the work that facilities is doing.
And especially because I go here myself, I feel like I should help and take care of Boone and the surrounding areas.
They're saying there's lots of plastic bags that we picked up today and stuff like that, or cans and bottles. Maybe they'll try to use less plastic bags now or something like that, and then also just making that difference and keeping that waste out of the creek and other places on campus.
Oh, it's fantastic for the community to be able to come in and get all of their products here in one location at cheapest prices in town. I know for the 161 days since the flood, I know people have been having to shop elsewhere. So now the refrigeration's open, we've got all the frozen product, all the bakery, deli, produce. Hopefully everybody will come back and be able to get all their shopping in one location. Starting on September 27th when the flood happened, like you all said, there was about 3.5–4 feet of water in the store. So everything in the store had to be taken out. All the merchandise, probably had $8 million worth of product in the store that had to be disposed of, and everything in the store, from the floor, got rid of the old floor tile that we had, polished the concrete, to the ceiling. All the ceiling tile, the ceiling grid, everything in between is brand new shelves, brand new fixtures, brand new equipment. So it's just taken a big undertaking to get all that new product in, all the mods set, all the freight received, all the freight stocked. So just a tremendous effort by the associates here, and it's all in efforts to serve the needs of the community over the last 161 days.
As the high country continues to recover from Hurricane Helene, Walmart being back is just one more piece to the puzzle that is now complete.
Ryan Newman, a winner. For the Smart Modified Tour, the Rocket Man, with the checkered flag today in race number 4 of the season.
Well, I'd say we got a little lucky in the start because we qualified 5th, and on the redraw we got our track position because we drew first. So having the track position gave me the ability to kind of save my tires and kind of stay up front, stay in the top 2. It's the first time I've ever won a stage in a Smart Modified race, so that was important to get some points. And then basically we rode and stayed out front, tried to keep the tires underneath it, and then when a 77 got in the second, he kind of ran us down and passed me for the lead, and then caution come out a couple laps later, and a chance to come in and put our change tire on, and then a couple sequences there of restarts and stuff. But the last restart was my best one, and I got a good jump on the outside, and Paulie Hartwig did a great job of racing me clean, and just a good run for our shitty coolers car.
And a bit of a slow start to the season, but with this win, you have a lot of momentum. How does that boost the team?
We needed it. I mean, we needed it bad. This was it's been a struggle first few races of the year to start, and Randy Renfro and everybody that's buckled down, and we've done more testing than we have, I think, at this point than we did all last year. So just a lot of hard work, a lot of effort. Tough guys here tonight. I mean, that was really hard racing and clean racing, and at least for the most part for the lead anyway. And fun to be able to bring it home to victory lane.
And with this win, you have a little bit of momentum under your belt. How does this translate into Hickory? What kind of race can we expect from Hickory?
Well, I mean, it's a different racetrack because it's a little bit flatter. It's got a lot of the same character as far as bumps and stuff like that. But Hickory's Hickory, and this is Orange County, and I like both of them. But to answer your question, the momentum carries as long as you carry it, right? Like, it doesn't mean you're going to go to victory lane the next time. It just means that you're going to start off on the right foot because you got a lot of team camaraderie and things like that, and everybody's excited. So just happy to be able to pull it off. I think it was going to be close if we didn't have a couple cautions there at the end to get back past the 77, but good team effort tonight.
Next up, the Smart Modified Tour hits the Hickory Motor Speedway for the Hickory 100 on Saturday, April 12th.
I think we're a really complete team. Obviously, there's some freshmen that played for the first time today. Riley left, our freshman shortstop, because our other one's banged up. So I think just it's a really team effort. We have a good group of guys, and I think everybody's ready to step up when their name's called.
I thought a couple of guys got their first starts today. Xavier Lopez did a good job at the plate and did a good job in center field. Riley Luff, freshman, came in and did a good job. Gave us a little jolt there offensively. Obviously, Juan Correa hit 2 more home runs here. Last Friday night he hit 2 home runs here, so he might be petitioning to have a home field move down here. But I just thought we had some really good at-bats in there, some line outs, some good contacts that we don't have a whole lot to show for it. But just all in all, just a really complete day. I thought we played good defense. From start to finish, everybody touched the field, including dugout energy, did a great job today. And one of the things we've been talking about recently is hey, it's a pitching staff, right? Like, it's everybody. Everybody's got to be on go, got to have their foot on the gas. And I thought we exemplified that over the last 2 days. Great stadium here, great weather. So, just come out tomorrow and, try to be on top.